to Mayor Lightfoot about what he had done with the prostitute, and that's why he ended up getting fired. And he had some kind of drugs in the system at the time, so that's why you got fired. And you know what? And even I never liked him anyway with the whole Jesse Smollett incident. The whole thing, right. He was all on all these different major network talk shows talking about what they've done and how you corrupted the city of Chicago, gave Chicago a bad name. When you are the city's top cop and you did all of this dirt. So guess what? The same crap you did to Jesse Smollett, now your name is being dragged through the mud. See, God don't like ugly. So now you can sit back and say, oh, I didn't do that. You sexually harass people, and if you did it to one, then he did it to I don't know how many others. So you know what, Eddie Johnson, ain't nothing I can say. But go ahead and go into your policeman's retirement fund and pay up. Cause do you know how much she's suing for?
No, I don't.
I think she's suing the city of Chicago. Either way, he was employed by the city of Chicago. I would suggest you all make him come out of here, whatever, and pay the lady. Pay her because he did it. He did it. So that's all for Eddie Johnson. So my next story is there was a black man wearing a Trump mask, and they booted his ass off the airplane.
As well they should.
And you know what? And people are saying, well, why did they do that? So you know what? Why would you wear that on a plane? Well, people are we're in the midst of an election, and people are being sensitive. No one wants to be trapped on the airplane, 30,000 feet up in the air, looking at you with a damn Donald Trump mask on. So yeah, they should have booted you off, and I'm glad they booted your dumb ass off. But now here's my bigger question, because Brianna and I we early voted over the weekend, so we could early vote. So we went on and we did our civic duty, and we did our civic duty and early voted. But I'm standing in line, and I'm kind of listening to people talk, and I'm gonna be a little biased. I hear people talking, and somebody makes a statement and saying, well they're gonna go ahead and vote for Biden because they're the lesser of the two evils. And I'm thinking to myself,
why are you calling somebody evil?
Why are you calling somebody evil? Well, we know Donald Trump is the epitome of evil. And Joe Biden has been working, been in the Senate for 47 years. Mm-hmm. He has been there for 47 years. I'm not saying everything that the man has done is right. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is that when you look at his record against Donald Trump, there's no comparison. There absolutely is no comparison. So for people to even say that, maybe you should think about things before you just say, even if you just like, I'm standing in line and I'm having a conversation, you have to be aware. There are other people that are standing around you and you listen to that stuff. Now keep in mind, it was not going to influence my vote, change my vote, not one way or the other, because I am a Joe Biden, Kamala Harris supporter, and that's just what it is. And I made sure that when I looked at those things, I made sure, plus Kanye wasn't named on it either. So thank God. Maybe he only on the ballot in California, which I feel sorry for because some dumbass people.
I think I would blow up the machine if he was on.
Right, exactly. So I made sure, I said, I'm putting my vote for Biden Harris. And just the idea that you see Donald J. Trump name is there, it is so sickening. You're like, ugh. And some people are going to do that. And what I say to the people who vote for Donald Trump,
You fucked up.
Ooh, ow.
I can't say that like that.
They pretty much are.
I'm just saying, you can't say what, like, if they want to vote, who they vote for, but...
Well, I have the right to say this, that you a fucked up ass individual if you vote for him.
And I'm going to go along with that because
and you got some effed up tendencies.
Because my thing is, you see all what the man has done and what he has said. How can you... And so to me, that makes them worse than Donald Trump. If you vote for him and you see what he's doing and you make excuses, knowing that what the man is not doing is right, and you make excuses, like somebody told me that the reason why somebody was voting for him is because they don't believe in abortion. So, okay. Because the Bible says abortion abortion is against the law, or abortion is considered murder.
That's not the only reason.
That is not the only reason, right? You look at everything in its totality,
as a whole,
right? As what someone has done. For you to just simply say, "Oh, because he doesn't believe in abortion, because he don't believe in abortion, I'm going to vote for him." Look at all of the things that the man has said. The man told the Proud Boys to, what did he say? Stand by, stand up, or whatever. He said that everybody in the world heard him say that. And for me, as a black woman, as a woman, period, and for other people of color, other black people, and you all can just overlook that and say, oh well, that's how it's always been. So you're gonna overlook all of the fact that he's a narcissist, that he just the way he degrades and dehumanizes females and abuse, and for a woman. That's just mind-boggling altogether for a woman to even say that I'm gonna vote for Donald Trump. for let's at least talk about Kirstie Alley. You guys know the actress Kirstie Alley. That was Kirstie Alley that was on Cheers for years. She put out there on Twitter that I voted for him 4 years ago, and I'm gonna vote for him again. And some of her, other actors, they came after her, but I went after her as well. And I said for a woman to say that they're gonna vote for Donald Trump, and then she went on to say, oh, because he gets things done quickly, and because he's not a politician. Everything you just said, Kirstie Alley, I'm gonna echo Brown, was effed up. Everything you just said, what does the man get done quickly? The man has got nothing done. So if you're talking about the fact that because you're one of that 3% of the wealthy, and he's saving you tax dollars, you're selfish. You're selfish, and that's why you're silly and you fat.
And more importantly,
and I'm fat my own self, so I can say it. Okay, so don't try to come at me. I'm fat too, but I'm not stupid. Kirstie Alley, you stupid.
And more importantly, she ain't got all that money either.
Well, she acting. Let's be honest. She's got some millions in the bank.
She got some millions in the bank, but it ain't that deep.
And so
her talking about she gonna vote for him.
Right. She voted for him 4 years ago, and she's gonna vote for him again. And
she's stupid.
She's right. She's
stupid.
And a lot.
She's chunky. That's why she ain't had no jobs up there, because computer probably found she voted for Stumpy.
Oh, you know what? And she said, I shouldn't be ashamed to worry about what people say if I
you
don't
have
for Trump.
To be ashamed, but some stuff is ignorant. You have watched the man for 4 years be ignorant, irrelevant,
degrading, dehumanizing.
Basically, this is the same man that was on a bus that said grab women by their you-know-what.
Yep.
Why would you vote for that? Because he gets things done quickly. If he would do anything of his job, we wouldn't be in the middle of a pandemic.
The pandemic would be under more control than it is. The pandemic is still not in control because, first of all, he don't listen to any medical experts. Like, what did he just say about Dr. Fauci? Didn't he say that Dr. Fauci is a fool?
Yeah, he called Dr. Fauci an idiot.
Yeah, didn't he just say Dr. Fauci?
And that's the pot calling the kettle black, because you the biggest idiot. Let's just go down a list of, let's see, idiot, dumbass, special, stupid, ignorant. I mean, do you want me to keep going on? Cause it's just
and the fact of the matter is that he's irresponsible in everything that he does.
Right.
I think what had people fooled.
Now, you just got over COVID, and you at the whole rallies. But you know what? You do what you need to do because you on the campaign trail. But the people that go and wear the mask,
absolutely,
you're equally stupid. I wish I would.
What's called that? He done changed his tune. What's Fat Christie? Christie was in intensive care for about 7 days.
He was in intensive care. He said masks need to be worn.
Right, and so now he has changed his tune. Now you're not singing the same Donald Trump song. So I guess what you all need to do, be on your deathbed, with COVID before you get the message. I don't understand how people would just follow a fool, an irresponsible, radical fool. Kirstie Alley, shame on you. Some of you other people that follow Donald Trump, people of any color. I know some people from in Chicago, like Puerto Ricans or Hispanics, whatever. Okay, you all are voting for Donald Trump. He don't even acknowledge he acknowledged none of our asses. He separated the immigrants from their children, and some of you all will still vote for him, knowing what he feels about you. I see. That's what I'm saying. Common sense. I don't understand. There's nothing. What do Biden always say? Just decency. If you just looked at that factor, is there anything decent about that man? Nothing. Nothing. And for anybody who can say, well, he did this, and you can justify in your own thinking about because he believes a little this point about about abortion rights. And my other thing is about the whole abortion thing. Every time it is a major election, we always got to put up the whole abortion rights. I've said this time and time again. That is a woman's decision. I don't understand why a man has any rights, any say so whatsoever. Now I'm saying this because I understand they're married couples and those are decisions that you guys will make together. But either way, when it comes down to if the woman decides whether she's married or just dating somebody, and she decides that she wants to terminate a pregnancy, that is not my decision. That's not your choice. It's not my choice. That is that individual's choice.
I will even, and there was something I was saying, at the end, there can be a discussion, if there needs to be a discussion. But at the end of the day, that's still that woman's right to choose what she wants to do.
That's absolutely that is her body.
I don't know why men,
yep,
especially, and I'm gonna go here, old white men, ain't none of your damn business what a woman chooses to do
with her body.
Mind your business.
Exactly.
Because let's be frank, You all probably remember some women that done had some abortions, and then you want to get on your soapbox and be holier than thou, like you ain't never done nothing wrong. Give me a break.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It is not, and that's what irritates me so much. And then you want to put this woman on to take Ruth Ginsburg to take her place.
Who deflects everything.
Right. Who you know? Okay, that is her right. Everybody in the United States does not have to look like her family. Like you have all these children or whatever. When people choose to have abortions or terminate pregnancies, there is a reason.
It's because
that is their reason. It is not shouldn't be up for public discussion.
Right.
It's not my
public
business.
discussion.
Right.
But more importantly, so when you got people that walk around with 5-6 kids and can't take care of
Right.
it and living off the system,
Then you still want to talk about it.
Right. Then the attorney says, "Oh my God, we need to stop doing it." No.
Right.
Let me tell you.
Mind your business. Stay out of people's bedrooms.
Mind your
not your business.
Because then the first thing say, they using the government to take care of their family.
That's what they'll say. Exactly. So and there are some instances where I've said this and I don't know problem. There are women female. I'm gonna say females because if you got women, then you got females. There are some females that you know that I have seen that have 8, 9, 10 kids. 7 of them are in the system. 7 of them are probably in the system that I've seen. So at that point, the government needs to say, okay, hold up. You're still having babies after we have 7 or 8 of your kids in the system and they're in foster care and you're still having babies. That's when the government that's when in the state the individual state needs to deal with that particular individual on their basis. But you just cannot say as a whole that abortion should be legal. That infuriates me because this is my body. This is my body. God gave me this body. So whatever decision I choose to make, I'm gonna eventually I have to answer to God about it. Not a man that's walking around with 2 little. A man don't know what it's like to carry a child, to deliver a child, and none of that. So you have no right to say what I can do with my body. That is just and then have a woman, another female, to go up there and say the same thing. Lady, shut up. I don't even know what is this heifer name.
2 minutes. Amy
Collins or something.
But this is my problem. They doing it here. She deflects everything. She don't
answer any questions straight on, right? Yep, I've seen her a couple times.
And Kamala got on her. Kamala would grill her. She couldn't answer nothing.
Well, that's Kamala's background.
Kamala, she was on it, but she don't answer nothing. She just like Stumpy. Don't answer nothing. Answer a question. Answer one.
Right. So if you truly believe in your in the stance that you have, it shouldn't be a problem with you saying I feel this, and this way.
She's trying to think of a lie.
Right. Exactly. Because you want to get confirmed. So that's what I'm saying. This whole, oh my God, this should not even be going on. Her confirmation should not even be taking place until after the election. We all understand.
But
that.
they don't make it to the confirmation anyway because they still doing the hearings.
But
the election is 2 weeks away.
But you know what? The fact that is they still gonna do their damnedest trying to push it through. I'm just saying that is the one thing that kind of really sticks in my craw. Every election, we always want to pull out the abortion card.
It's none of your business.
It's none of your business what goes on. Zero. It's not your business what doctors. What
0
doctors.
to 100%. Guess what? When it comes on that topic, you have 0% control of what happens.
Absolutely.
0.
And I
Mind
would say, if you're in a relationship and you and the man have a discussion, and he can say, okay, I'm gonna give you my input, but the man will say, but the final decision is yours. It is your body.
And I'm just saying, mind your business.
Right. It is your body.
It was a little girl on Ridiculousness. They talked to her, and she told them to mind your fucking business, and I concur.
Wait, what was this?
It's a show called Ridiculousness, so it was it was a area called Pre-Linquents, and the girl, she was counting coupons, and somebody asked her a question, she said, mind your fucking business, and I concur. When it comes to abortion, mind your fucking business. Jesus.
Oh my God. Oh my God. See, Brianna feels like I feel. That infuriates me is for people to want to chime in about abortion. I'm not going to even apologize for how I feel because I said that is between that person and God themselves. So yeah. So we're going to break, you guys, and then we're going to come right back. Hi, Happy. I think I can find somebody else is watching. You guys just